Hey, and welcome to another ICHT video. The train I'm looking at today has been requested by literally hundreds of people, and I hope it's really rather nice. So let me personally welcome you to a review of the Class 170 by Bachmann. Okay, so here I am with the Class 170 Turbo Star by Bachmann. As you can see, I've not opened this yet. This is completely raw, people. This is completely raw. I honestly don't know what it's going to be like. Class 170 3-car unit in cross-country livery. I do think they do it in another livery, possibly London Midland, but I went for this particular livery because I have actually been on this train. And I think I've been on this actual train as well, the one, you know, the actual model inside. Well, obviously the full-size thing. And I rode it from Derby to Nottingham, and then Derby to Nottingham, and then Nottingham back to Derby again. And I thought it was very nice. I thought they were lovely trains, really, really nice. So, as I say, it's been requested by literally hundreds and hundreds of people. And I've been dying to get a video of it up as soon as possible, really. So, here I am. And I think we need to open that with a knife. So, watch out, kiddies. I would recommend you get somebody possibly a little bit grown up to help with this bit. That should help. Yes, that'll do. I think that's probably all it'll take. So if I just take off all this, oh yuck, it's that horrible plastic stuff which you crimple it all up and then let go and it just goes whoa. Never mind. So there she is. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, so there's these three little boxes basically inside this massive sleeve. So if we just take the huge big sleeve off. Okay, that's cool. And what's on the back? Brief history of the Class 170. Well, yes, I can tell you that they were made by Bombardier in Derby. They go at about 100 miles an hour. They're air conditioned and they're really nice. They're really nice DMUs. And what's quite special is that even though it's the Class 170 and it's quite new, they can connect to Class 155s, Class 153s, and possibly Class 156s as well. So if you were a determined modeler, then you could have one of these going around hooked up to a Class 153 from Hornby. I don't think I'll be doing it anytime soon, but it's there. You can do it. It's an option. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I've said. There's not much to say about it really, it's just nice. It's a nice DMU. Now, which box do we open first? That's the question. Well, let's start at the top. That sounds like a sensible idea. Ugh. Come on. Okay, she's coming. Ooh, squeak, squeak. Look at me, I'm like a little kid. Just can't wait to get in there. Tear it off. Just pop it out the back. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Look at that. Let me just put these two boxes out of the way. My gosh, this is actually the first, I think, DMU, well, the first train ever where I'm not looking at the screen, I'm not looking at the camera, I'm just looking at her in real life because she's just stunning. I mean, just look at all the detail. Okay, we've got a lovely exhaust pipe there on the back. There's the little warning symbols to alert you to overhead wires. The coupler, oh my gosh, Look at that. That's really quite strange, isn't it? But, I mean, just look at the undercarriage detail. Can you see that? I mean, this camera's pretty good when it comes to getting close-ups. So I'm going to try my best to let you see all the detail there at the bottom. Just look at that. And the bogey is just... it's beautiful. There's such a quality feel to it. All over. And look at the roof as well. Oh, this is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Cross country. Yes, I think it was going all the way to Cardiff actually. What's this one say at the front? Whoa, no way. Oh, sorry about the edit there. I got interrupted by the phone. But don't worry, it won't be happening again. I've unplugged it. But yeah, I was just looking at the end of the unit here, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but it does actually say Cardiff on the dot matrix display there at the top. I hope you can see it, I really do. I can see it quite clearly on the screen, but I don't know if you'll be able to make it out. But it does say Cardiff, which is pretty awesome, because that's exactly where the cross-country train I was on was going to. So that is just ace, and that has given me the hugest smile. But yeah, I mean, initial thoughts on this particular DMU from Bachmann are very, very good. You can see the little, is it a Delmer style coupler? It looks like a bit of a knuckle coupler, doesn't it? But it's accurate anyway, it looks just like the real thing. I don't know if it's going to light up, and if it is, I don't know what's going to light up. I really don't. But, oh, wow. I can't, there's not much to say. The detail is stunning. The weight is good. It just feels quality. It honestly just exudes quality, like it's been really, like it's being crafted. It's beautiful. So if I just put that to one side, I hope that the motor is in the next one you see. And if what I saw online and what I saw in the shops was accurate, then there's something quite special about the motor. Whoa! Okay, the middle unit has all this in as well. So there's the Bachmann Collectors Club, and then information here on the DMU, where the parts go, how to look after it, the guarantee. So we can put all that to one side. It's important, but we don't need to worry about it just at the moment, do we? So yeah, let's just gently push this one out. Yes, now this is, I mean, that's quite heavy, but this is heavier, so this must have the motor. It must. So this is the middle unit, as you can tell, because, well, just look at it. And there, is that it? Or is that it? I think that's it. I think that's the motor. Or is that the motor? Are there two motors? Or, oh, right. You see, I thought that there was like just one motor over the bogie, but no, they're weights. That's what's making this unit so heavy. The motor is actually centrally mounted. You can see it there, just behind the windows. It's huge, absolutely huge, and it looks like it's got twin flywheels, and it drives both bogies. I don't know if it drives both axles on both bogies, but it's definitely powering both of those bogies. And that's a little bit disappointing. I was quite excited. I thought that there was just one motor over a particular bogie and that the rest would be just seats. But no, there's no seats. Ah, oh, that's a shame. I was genuinely hoping that there'd be seats there for me to look at, and for me to take the body off and put little people in and stuff. But no, there's no seats. Why have you done that? Why have you put... There's no need. That's like using a Boeing 747 to go to the post office in. I mean, it's just overkill. I mean, that's huge. I hope you run well. That's all I can say. I honestly hope you run really well, really smoothly, because that will make me happier. But the detail is just like the other units. I mean, well, just look at that. That is just stunning. The undercarriage unit there is just, well, I can't fault it. The bogies are beautiful. The livery application, absolutely pristine. It's just pristine. In fact, it's too good. It's too nice. I think she's going to have to be weathered a little bit. I think I'm just going to have to make the roof here a little bit grimy, and maybe put some marks on the doors and stuff where a kid usually puts their slimy hands or something. But that's just, well, yeah. I mean, it looks beautiful. I just hope that she runs well. So let's just quickly get onto the last unit. Gosh, they're so hard to open. But what's quite nice is that there's like this little area for your thumb, which makes getting the polystyrene tray out quite easy. So that's good. So this is going to be the other end. Although they put it in the same way as the other one. There we go. Oh yes. And now what does that one say? No way. It says Nottingham. Oh wow. So, oh god, that's amazing. This literally is... Let's get rid of all this. Give it to the cat or something. I don't have one, by the way. But this is amazing. This is literally, well, in model form, the DMU I was on when I left Nottingham that evening. It was going all the way to Cardiff. And obviously I only needed it for Derby, and then I got onto an East Midlands Class 153, which took me all the way to Crewe, via Alsager, where I'm from. But, oh, wow. Oh my god, this is amazing. I mean, what number is it? 170-102. There we go. I'm going to have to check, but I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty certain that this is exactly the DMU I was on. And if that's the case, then she is going to have pride of place on my layout. She really is, because to just run her around the layout will be, it'll be amazing. It will be absolutely amazing. And I'm dying to see how these couplings work as well, so I'll have to show you these on camera. What can I say? The weight is perfect, the quality is perfect. At least the two ends, at least the two ends do have seats all the way down them. It's this middle one which is filled with a gigantic motor, probably capable of hauling about 200 coaches or something. Never mind. But yeah, let's get her on the track and see what she runs like. Okay, here we are at the world's most famous piece of skirting board. Trust me, I'm sure it is. And I'm just going to put the DMU on the track. Now it should be pretty easy because there's not many wheels. Well, all of its wheels are on properly, but she feels a little bit grindy. I can feel quite a bit of friction. Now, it could be that she needs maybe a drop or two of oil, and it could be that maybe the pickups for the lights or something are a little bit too tight. Maybe she just needs running in, I don't know. But she does feel, well, not exactly as smooth as a baby's bum. Probably as smooth as a wild bear's or something. I don't know. But we'll see. Okay, so next I guess it should be the power unit. Now, is there a particular way round this has to go? I'm sure there's somebody shouting at the camera right now going, yes, that's it, no, you've got it wrong. But, well, one thing I've noticed is that there's these black vents on the top of the units, and I'm going to make it so that they line up. I'm sure that the instructions probably tell me exactly how it's supposed to go. What odd wheels. How strange. Okay, I think that's one unit on, and that's another unit on. Shall I just test? Yeah, go on, let's just test. It's not coupled up or anything, but let's just check that actually moves. Oops. You didn't see that. We'll edit that out, because I'm a professional. Okay, let's just couple that up then. How does this happen? Oh wow, that's cool. You just push it to one end, and then like the two little metal bracket things, they just fly up and then lock down again. In fact, I'll move the camera so that you can see what happens with this one. 3, 2, 1, you're back in the room. Okay, so here I am. And I said I would show you exactly what happens to the couplings. So here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Watch. Oh, I think I need a bit more speed. There we go. The two metal brackets just lift up and then lock down again. And that is it. So the savvy out there will have noticed there's no DCC provision. There's no way of transferring data or power from one unit to the other, which we'll come on to later. But for now, let's get her running in. Okay, so there she is, and because she's a DMU and she's 3 cars long, so she's quite big, I'm doing this freehand. So there's no tripod or anything. I'm just gonna just let it rip, basically. Just be really natural. So let's just select direction here, and then give it a bit of juice. This is the first time she's ever been ran. I have to say, she's really nice. Really nice. And the more and more she runs, the smoother she seems to be getting. I don't know if you can hear that, but the motor sounds like it's getting smoother and smoother and smoother, which is obviously this huge big thing there in the middle. To get a shot like this, I'm perched just on the edge of the conservatory outside, which I can do because it's not raining and it's not too cold either. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? But does she light up? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, that's a shame. It's a shame she doesn't light up. So, there's no DCC provision and there's no lights. Oh. Well, that's a bit of a bummer, but I mean, she's running beautifully. So that's something. Okay, I'm going to try and follow her all the way around. Here we go. How about that? That'll do. Well, what can I say? I mean, she looks nice, and she sounds nice, and she runs nice. It's just a shame there's no DCC, and there's no lighting. If she had those, well, she'd be perfect. You know what though? Even though she's not perfect, I just love her. I absolutely think she's just stunning. That's pretty impressive. Okay, you join me live in the morning to capture something quite special. We have it on good authority that the Class 170 that's currently asleep over there does actually light up. We've sneaked down early in the morning whilst it's still quite dark outside to see what lights she does actually have. So if I just get her going, we should be able to see them. So she's on the move, and we're going to get a close-up as she comes down the front here. There, you can see she's got lights. And there's even some on the back as well. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The rumour has been confirmed. The Class 170 by Bachmann does have lights. It just needs to be very dark to see them.